I thought this was interesting. I'm sure you guys will too. You all know about Lupron. Lupron, this is a drug that they put people on. It's a shot. It's an injection you get about every 3 months. It's basically called the chemical castration. And it knocks out right up where the whole cascade of our hormones begins from the pituitary gland and down. So I do tests on people and I find they have zero testosterone, zero estrogen. It completely knocks it out.
Hi guys, welcome to Tough Talk today. My name is Apollonia and I'm coming to you from Moscow, Russia. And yeah, today's topic is going to be about transitioning. But before we talk about transitioning, let's check what actually these people or these kids are being given to transition. We're talking about trans people that transition from one gender to another. So I came across a video of this guy interviewing a doctor, a kid's doctor, because we're talking about like 18 years old and below, like a kid's doctor, and being confronted about what they are giving kids, you know, what they are giving kids to transition, like the puberty blockers. So this is an interview of a doctor, and look at her, the way she's just, you know, defensive and, you know, denying that she's giving actually poison to kids. Okay, let's watch that video now.
One of the drugs used is Lupron, right, which has actually been used to chemically castrate sex offenders?
I'm not sure that we should continue with this interview because it seems like it's going in a particular direction.
So you don't want to talk about the drugs that you give to kids? Or?
Again, I'm a physician and I use medication. You're choosing exploitive words. Drugs I give to kids.
I'm choosing a
chemical
word that was in a dictionary.
That's not a correct term for puberty blocking.
I could look up on my phone. The administration of a drug to bring about a marked reduction in the body's production of androgens and especially testosterone.
And I'm saying, as a pediatrician, when you use that terminology, you are being malignant and harmful.
I mean, there are some who would say that giving chemical castration drugs to kids is malignant and harmful.
It's about the context of caring for a child.
The delusion with these people, like, I can't believe there's a woman actually administrating this medication to children. Sometimes I don't get where some people get, especially, you know, doctors that are trying to defend this with, I don't know, books. But yeah, so that is what they're giving children. And here's a video of one of the first kids actually to go through this. I remember watching this video of this boy that was called Jesse, and oh my god, I remember that time I was pregnant. I was like, oh my god, this is somebody's boy who actually feels like a girl inside, and I kind of believed it, like, you know, like it was true until I've watched recent videos of him, who is already her, you know, she has already transitioned, and actually she's one of the kids who have already did I think she did at 17 she did the transitioning. No, she did an operation from manhood to a female, you know, from down there, from a manhood to a female organ, which is not going so well. And I think this should be like one of the biggest example, because this child was in a TV show in TLC. I remember watching it, and, you know, I think I stopped watching it or something. This child should be like the pure example of what transitioning and what this is doing to kids, what is being introduced now, you know, the trans bullshit, you know, that is going on. So yeah, this one story, this is when he was young, I think. So first, this is the mother explaining how a 2-year-old tells you how they feel about down there. Come on now, 2-year-old. I have 3 kids. My 2-year-olds even didn't know you know, they didn't know the name of that part. Like, for God, like, this shit is going down, to be honest.
What was the first time that you had any inkling that this little boy, Jazz, was different?
The day she came up to me, and I'll never forget it, Barbara, she said, "Mommy, when's the good fairy going to come with her magic wand and change, you know, my genitalia?"
How old was Jazz then?
2.
At 2, Jazz came to you and said, when is a good fairy going to, I guess, take off my penis?
Right, and make it into a vagina.
Unbelievable. A 2-year-old? No. 2-year-olds don't even know the difference. They don't know, you know, what the other gender is carrying, to be honest. This was made for a TV show, and yeah, you know, this is the girl, the boy that transitioned, you know. I think they started...
Imagine being forced to change your whole life at an age where you don't even know what life really is. And for what? The fame and money. But let's play the clip.
Are you feeling like you wanted to start talking about... Are you okay? I'm okay. I'm going to cry.
But you know I can't get out of my head.
I know. No, listen. It just doesn't stop. It's okay. Give me a hug. It's okay. I know what you're going through. We've been there before. No, it still doesn't stop now, and I'm already going back to negative. But the more you're talking about yourself, it gets harder. You're digging in, and it's making you put a magnifying glass on what's already difficult as it is. So this is hard for you, I know, and we don't want to push you anymore. I know, I'm the one doing it. Like, I know, you're your own worst enemy.
The gaslighting. Worst enemy? They did this to her. Like, she's supposed to be in jail, this woman, like, on a serious note.
I feel kind of all over the place, and like my mind is very cluttered and not clear. And I really want to have that clarity. I really want to understand myself and be able to read my own soul and what I want. And it's just very challenging. And I think I'm kind of breaking down a little bit and spiraling into negativity. I just want to feel like myself. Like, that's it. I don't care. All I want is to be happy and feel like me, and I don't feel like me ever.
Poor Jazz. Like, this child, the world have seen this child transition, and now she's 18, and I think she got this big surgery, coming from a manhood to womanhood when she was 17. So she was still a minor. And I think she was lied into this. That's why she doesn't know even what she feels anymore. And I think there's another clip, I can't find it, whereby the mother is actually, because when you get this surgery, they create that hole, as you might think a woman would have. And since these are not vaginal tissue, it's just probably meat put together. Yeah, when it's healing, it kind of comes together and closes it up. So there was another video whereby the mother was forcing her to put something like I think a rubbery tampon, whereby she has to put in the hole so that it does not close up, and she has to do this for the whole of her life. She has to live with that wound that is not healing. This is what she's going through. This is what, can you imagine? Like, this is a child's life destroyed for fame, destroyed for I don't know what, for money, for the parents. I think this woman is this boy is the one who gave them the lifestyle that they have today. The way she looks like now, it shows what she's going through. She's depressed. She's absolutely depressed, and there's nothing they can do. And you can see that the mother trying to gaslight her. Oh, stop thinking too much about it. How can you not think about it? Like, it's this is insane. So this is one of the stories, about this detransitioning, whereby they are regretting. Most kids or people that are transitioning are ending up regretting the decisions and actually detransitioning. Let me play you one clip here about a guy who is actually trying to warn people about this, which is so good. Like, people need to be aware of what they are actually kids, what they're actually making decisions about. So here's another video of another detransitioner that is regretting, and this one is for 30 years. Oh my god, can you imagine 30 years on this medicine they're being given?
What are some of the long-term ramifications that you are dealing with to this day as part of your transition?
Yeah, it gets me a little bit emotional because, it has been a bumpy ride. It hasn't been easy. And that's what I want people to see. And my responsibility, thank you. And my responsibility as a transsexual person is to be honest about the pros and cons of this situation. And why I cry, because I don't want anybody to be miserable. I want people to transition if they need to do that. But what I also want people to understand is it's not beautiful. Trans is not beautiful, and it can be a very difficult space to be in. And you need to understand that it's not always so positive. And there are, I don't even know the other effects that 30 years of testosterone on my body has done to my body. I know it has changed my brain. I know that there are things going on with me that I'm sure are affected by the testosterone. But again, we don't have the research.
You think like such a guy, actually I really feel bad for him, and I'm so happy that he's coming out and trying to warn other, younger people and other kids. But you'd wonder, why is this guy in front of big news stations, TV stations, warning kids about this? Nothing like that is happening. So it leaves to YouTubers to kind of interview this guy so that he can, pass the message to people and show how transitioning is actually affecting so many people's lives. Like, it's so sad to see this. And probably that's why I'm doing videos like this, because you know what? I see the need of this information reaching some people, So I don't know, guys. What do you think? What do you think about this? Comment down below. Please share your opinion. What do you think? Do you think kids should be let transition? What do you think? What do you think? Is this do you think like it's a propaganda or something? Do you think it's like what do you call, a cult or something? Because it's starting to become something else. In the next video, I'm going to react to a few more young people actually detransitioning. Like somebody was a female, transitioned to be a man, and now they're trying to detransition back to a woman. And when it's too late, already their voice have already broken. They already speak like men. They already have gotten beard already. Or, you know, some men that transitioned to women, they already have boobs now because of these puberty blockers and the hormones they're being given. And they're regretting this, and it's already too late. Some of them probably can't have kids. They've done crazy surgery. So my next video will be tomorrow at 7. So hope you watch that, because I'm going to show you more videos about these people that are regretting, and you know what, hoping it reaches more people, and you know, this shit ends. Like it's just worrying, you know. And it worries because when you have kids that are growing up, you're worried for them, that you don't want them to find the world like this, you know. You don't want them to find information you know, about transitioning and stuff. So guys, subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Thank you so much for those who are coming back again to watch my videos. Yeah, and I hope to see you in the next video. Paka paka.